Shamai! A quick first look at this, the Valeton GP100VT multi-effects pedal. So I have mentioned it already, I've had it a few weeks, I just haven't had a chance to have a really good play with it. It's been quite a few years since I've bought a multi-effects pedal, so I thought I'd dive right in with this one. £109 on Amazon, so it's not really breaking the bank. I will pop a link in the description below. It'll be an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I get a little commission out of it. It'll be helping support the channel. So there we go. This is the Valeton GP100VT. The VT standing for this incredible, I don't know if you can really see it in the light, violet colour. Right, very quickly, I'm just going to run through some of the features because I desperately want to play it. I have tried it with electric solid body ukulele, and I very quickly plugged in electro acoustic, but I also want to try bass ukulele today. So I'm not going to go through it all, but advanced digital modelling, over 140 quality effect, 45 legendary guitar bass acoustic amp types, 40 factory cabinets, support storing 20 user IRS. Don't ask me exactly what IRS stands for, but it's basically a snapshot of an amp setting. 50 plus dynamic drive, EQ mod, etc. Really interesting. There's a USB audio interface on this. So basically you could use this, plug it into your computer and record from it. And you might actually notice right behind on the computer screen here, which I am going to actually start to record from this moment. Hang on. So with any luck now, you're actually going to see what I am doing on the pedal itself. Let me just check. Yeah, that all, hopefully, fingers crossed anyway, that's all recording. But basically, you can record through the pedal onto your computer. Okay, and it's all, you just download the software for free. You put a USB from the back of the pedal into, in this case, I'm using a Mac. But you can use it into a PC as well. So that's really, really good. Stomp box and preset modes for different situations. In other words, you can either be using the metal pedals with your foot or you can use the controls at the top. 198 presets, 99 factory presets and 99 for the user to adjust. High quality looper, 100 quality drum patterns. So there's a built-in drum machine on it. Chromatic tuner, you'd expect that. PC or Mac editor, what I've just mentioned on there. We've got stereo outputs, we've got a headphone output, we've got stereo auxiliary, so you could plug an iPod or a phone or something into it. Expression pedal, this bit going up and down there, and it comes with a power supply, and it also comes with the USB. So you literally, when it arrives, you're ready to start messing about. And I do mean messing about. So I'm going to start off using the Fanner Exosphere today. But as I said a moment ago, I do want to plug in very quickly an electroacoustic and a bass. On the settings, the presets that come with this, there are loads and loads for electric guitar and electric ukulele. And remember now, this one has got steel strings. So this is just like an electric guitar, but with 4 strings. But it also has some acoustic settings meant for acoustic guitars. And I have very quickly plugged one in. And it comes with some bass settings. So I'm not going to dive into the real depths of this today, but I do want to plug in a few different instruments, see what they sound like, and just give you a quick general overview. Because I'm going to be swapping instruments, I'm actually going through my Gensler bass head and barefaced 110 cab, because obviously I'm going to be putting a bass on later on. That might be something actually, if you're interested in, leave a comment if you'd like this. Me put in some different instruments, or rather the same instrument through different amps and cabs, because you would be amazed how much that makes a difference to the sound. But of course, we're looking at this today, and this sort of explains a bit more as well. Okay, so I just want to check everything's working. All I'm going to do is, I'm not going to use these stomp pedals today. I'm going to use the control at the top. And as I said, I'm not going massively into it, but if I turn this here, hopefully you will notice on the screen that it's actually changing on there as well. Okay, so this is a really nice little setup. You can use it completely standalone with a pedal, or you can really get into some of the bells and whistles through a Mac or a PC. So I'm just going to bang through a load of the presets. These are the user ones, so you can change them. I'm not going to mess with that too much today. So this is it's GP100, number 1 on the presets. Oh my word, number 1, I'm already loving it. Number 2, Blink Overdrive. Number 3, Star Clean, I think. Best Solo. Just at this point, let me just point out some of the things that you can actually see on the screen. So we have got, it sort of mirrors what the pedal itself is. You've got your range, you've got your volume. These are the different effects that can be put on there. Up here, this is, we've just done number 4, Best Solo. So I can change it on here as well. There we go. I can actually move it across now to the patch 5, which is heavy metal. We'll try it in a second. And down here, we've got our order of pedals. Now, I haven't really had a good chance to play with this, and I will be making future videos on this. But not only can you change the pedal itself, in other words, the effect, you can also change the order of it. But this is really a nice way of just, you know, getting into the pedal, and it's sort of being a visual thing for you to understand what's actually going on in the box. And I should also add, it's a really solid metal, well-built, sturdy box as well. So number 5, Heavy Metal. Number 6, Warm and Clean. Number 7. Number 8, Modern UK. Glossy SV. Ooh. And number 10, Tender Solo. Ooh. Right, so those are the first 10 presets. I will go through a few more in a moment, but just giving you an idea of some of the other features on the pedal. The drum machine next. Now, there is a button here, which you just press to start the drums, or you can do it on the software. Up here's the drum bit, pop 1, I think we're on. And on here, if I press, we're still on pop 1. And then whilst that's playing, you can change it on here in the menu settings, but there are a few others. So that just gives you a quick idea. There are loads, there's 100 different drum patterns on there. You can alter the tempo of it, the volume of it, and so on. And then there's the tuner. So to get the tuner working, you just press the 2 foot pedals down at the same time. And suddenly we're in tune, or rather we're not in tune, but that's the trouble when you start go bending notes. There we are. So tuning, absolutely easy peasy. And then the looper. Now, I haven't really had a good chance to play with this, but just to give you a quick idea, let's not have... Okay, so you hold the 2 pedals down again to get into the looper. And then on the left, you can see there's a record and volume, and on the right, you've got a play and volume. But you notice nothing actually changes on the computer screen for this, not as far as I'm aware anyway. So to make it start, you press your left button like most loopers, and then to stop it again, you press it again. So I'm just, as I said, I haven't messed with this very much. Well, that's not bad actually. To stop it, you press your right foot pedal, and to delete whatever's on there, you just hold it in and it deletes it. Off the top of my head, oh, you can have post and pre loop with the actual effects. One of them, I think you get some like 45 seconds, and the other one you get a little bit longer. Again, that's something I will look at in the future. I really haven't looked into that bit of it very much. Okay, I'm just going to very quickly look at a few more different effects going through it. No way am I doing all 100 today. And then we'll plug a couple of other instruments in. Keep an eye on the screen, because I can't see everything that I'm doing, but I know this is my favourite number, number 17. Honestly, it really is good fun. Ooh, it's like an octave on it, I think. Skyline. It's mad, you know, and when you actually start to look at the order of the pedals and what pedals are making that sound, it actually really helps explain how different pedals affect the sound. And just the last couple of these for the electric solid body. And massive octa. Loving it. You know, such a diverse range of sounds, and yet with multi-effects you can just get carried away. But I am really enjoying the fact that by using the bit of software that comes free with it, I'm going to be able to easily tweak things and actually understand some of the things that I'm doing. You know, with some of the older multi-effects ones, you'd just be putting numbers and dials and things in, and I couldn't always pick out exactly what effect I was on. So fingers crossed with this one, plus it's very, very pretty. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun. I didn't get up this morning thinking, I know I'm going to make a video using purple ukuleles, but I just realised that the one I was going to use, my snail electroacoustic, is downstairs, I think, anyway. And this little beauty is here. So this is my Lanakai. It's an active, in other words, it's got a built-in EQ system there and takes a battery. I didn't really want to go messing around too much with different types of electroacoustics. So obviously I am muted on the amp. Where does this plug in? I haven't played this for a while, so I am going to have to check the tune in. Hang on, bear with. There we go. Oh yeah, I could be using the one on the pedal, couldn't I? Oh well. There we go. So, yeah, I plugged in my snail one. Oh, I think probably the first weekend that I actually had the pedal, just to see if it worked or not. So what I'm going to do is very, very quickly run through some of the same effects that we've just gone through with the, oh, I don't need a plectrum, with the solid body electric. So let me just put this back. Right the way back to 0 or P1 to start with. So this is active, so I'm hoping it's never going to sound exactly the same as a steel string, because the strings are different and the piezo pickup. Hang on. Oh, that's better. Right. So this is, hopefully it's not going to deafen us. hopefully in a good way. Obviously there's a bit more interference coming away. Never mind. So if you've ever wondered what putting one of these is like through an effects pedal, this will give you a good idea of a range of different effects. These are not meant really to go that metal, but you can, and that's the point with it, okay? I'm not sure they're all that suitable with every sound, so we just don't miss out 5. You might have noticed a couple of times I'm turning it on so I'm not getting too much interference and buzz coming out of the amp, because that is something I don't think this does have, which is a true bypass. Normally when you're using single pedals and you click it on and it's working, you click it off and it's bypassing it properly. As far as I'm aware, this one doesn't have it. Yeah, you could turn it in onto the tuner, but then of course you're not getting any sound at all. Oh, I am having brilliant fun with this. So that just gives you a little idea of what some of the sounds that I played earlier on are like. I'm just going to very, very quickly whiz through now to just some of the acoustic settings, but I haven't looked at these at all yet. So the acoustic, it says AC Sim, which is around about 60 odd. Now whether that is acoustic simulator, I don't know. I really should look at instructions. There's a AC Sim 1. I don't know, I really should look at instructions basically, but these are the AC, oh right, so you've got 3 AC Sim, 1, 2, 3, they are 66, 67, 68. Then you've got the bass ones, which I'm going to fly over for now because I'll grab a bass uke to try those. And then I know, because I did actually do a little bit of planning, the acoustic ones then start at 88. So we're looking at, there we are, basic echo, I'm assuming is acoustic. That was smooth. Oh, overdrive, OD normally. And then D type sim, OM type sim, J type sim. I should look at instructions, simple as that. But that gives us a quick idea of what an electroacoustic sounds like. I'll just go and grab a bass. The dilemma, well now I've started the purple thing, I suppose I better complete it, hadn't I? So I've got the Carla Nick West. This is, let me just quickly explain, it's a solid body, it's got metal strings but with a nylon core. So this is a piezo pickup. It is active, I believe, she says without looking on the back. Oh, I don't know anything anymore. Anyway, we've plugged in this. I have no idea what the actual, hang on, how loud this is going to be. Okay, let me tune it. Close enough? So I can confirm that the tuner works with bass as well. That's P94 J type sim. I was just wondering if that was maybe jazz. I don't know. Anyway, let's just go back and have a quick look at the bass settings. So it starts on 69, I believe, which it, no, there we go. Finger bass, P69. Ooh. Okay, P69, which seems to be the first one, seems to have a very... I'm not going to waste any time on that at the minute. Hopefully, the others are going to be fine. But I am going to look into that 69 one. Very odd, whether it's a signal break-in, I don't know. It could be different with different basses. So that is a pick bass. Overdrive. Balanced bass. Okay, they seem to be getting a bit quieter. It could be that I need to go up a little bit on the amp. Yeah, I think so. I was maybe a little bit overcautious at the beginning, and that is just about it, I think, for those. No, we got a couple more. Okay, I am going to leave those there because very, very quickly, because I am running out of time. Just for you to be aware, you can play a bass through the other effects as well. I'm not going to spend a lot of time, although. So, bass ukulele through it, electroacoustic ukulele through it, and solid body electric ukulele through it. Just a very, very first quick look. I will dive into this little beauty a lot more in the future. I'll probably do separate videos for basses because I do want to try maybe some rubber strings, maybe my Fanner, which is more like a bass guitar, so that might react slightly differently to the piezo pickups, and of course some fretless things, and test some different electroacoustics, maybe some passive and some active ones, and of course I got all those beautiful solid bodies to go rocking it up with this one. I'll drop a link below. It will be an affiliate link, so it doesn't cost you anything extra, but if you do decide to buy it, it just helps support the channel a little bit. And talking of support, I am now on Patreon. If you would like to support me on that, again, I'll drop another link in the description below, but that'd be very, very much appreciated. As always though, if you've got a comment or a question, please feel free, leave it below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.